very good morning to one and all, and welcome back to the next case study which I'm going to present today. And today it is an important case that I have selected based on the industrial sectors. In the industry, lot of problems takes place. So I have identified one particular problem which takes place in TKM, which is the biggest hits history. Like they have undergone a lot of strikes, lockouts, and it starts from several years. And what sort of plans that they have taken and how they have recovered, and from 2002 onwards, like how it has been improved, and what are the development strategies that they've adopted with they have created a good history and relationship between the management and the employees. And so many things it has been happened. So based on that only, today we are going to discuss, and this is the introduction part of TKM. So here what happens is, the Toyota has brought a very good change. Here I have placed a major roles. Okay, I have placed major roles. What are those thing is like the factors which we have to follow in solving the problem among the employees and thing. So employees always in their minds, they have certain things when they come, even though they are worked and getting the compensation for that, they will have some expectations. So first thing of the management, what they have done a very good job is they have analyzed, they have made a research. So in that research, they have identified few major factors. That one thing is, when you see this first picture, that is, you see unrest at the workplace. Always, the 20, maybe 8 hours they work. Some nowadays, the generation gap, they make us to work us for 12 hours of 18 hours. So you see, this becomes a biggest challenge for the management. However, they can make them to work, some of them are working only for their daily breads. So in such a cases that, they will have stress. So what they have identified, the first one is like unrest at the workplace. And when you see the second picture, you can identify, see, unruled. So they are not following the rules and regulations. So when the employees doesn't find, you see, Toyota has made a very good thought that, make every behavioral change has been, they worked for behavioral change. So all the employees, so this is the classroom environment where the students, they have a misunderstanding among themselves as well as with the management. Then nowhere the problem can be solved. So that is the another point what I wanted to mention over here as a major factor. Then the next thing is like senior officials, like always they behave themselves. They don't have a close relationship with their subordinates. So here that should be ruled out. Okay, and the other thing is like always like in the workplaces, they have to consider for what and how they have to work for the promotional activities, and how to increase their performance of work. So consistently they have to sustain about their promotional activities. And like when they avoid all these things, they can develop among themselves. And the other thing is, they have to see the shift basis. So when you see at one particular area, the people wanted to work in the morning shifts, some people wanted to work in the night shifts. So accordingly, the preference and the flexibility, if it has been given, then it will be fine for the things. Then lot for more years together, the hike what they expect from the workers are not given. So that is what I have mentioned here in the picture as a salary. So there is no break, there is no hike in the thing. The shift is not according to their flexible. So many things, it when it occurs, then automatically the problem comes there. So what to the thing? I wanted to say something about this company. So only when they know about their company, it is like their family, isn't it? So they wanted to know about. So Toyota is like a multinational automotive manufacturer company. It's headquartered in like Aichi, Japan. So a worker who wants to work with this company has to know about the company, and like they have to work for the company for their developments. Particularly, in industrial relation, definitely, the employees, when they work towards the company, when the organization gets promoted, and the same promotion will be shared by the employees, like in the percentage wise. It's a 50 percentage of share is being spent for the employees for their well-being and for their development. That is why this particular company is like they are what to say, they stood forward as a fourth largest company when they are of the world. So you see, I have given a picture over here. Like they had a lot of joint ventures in the month of April, and they have what to say. Like the Toyota, it reclaimed the position as the largest automotive company in the world when compared to the other. So number of producing cars were increasing periodically, and 11.3 percentage drop in the sales due to the COVID. So they also, so whoever it is, all the companies, they have suffered a lot, even though it is a big company or a small company, whatever, they have suffered a lot during the COVID time, and they had a joint venture with the different companies, different company in the sense, in the April 2020, they have announced with the bid, okay, between two companies, that is BYD, Toyota, and EV Technologies. So this connection, what made as it developed lot of reviews, and they have brought electrical vehicles. They have introduced new technologies when they had this joint venture. So this railed a way for improving their business to the next level. So you know very well that Toyota is like they have they are do wonders in the world level, in the market. But it's still they wanted to improve. They wanted to go to the next level, and with using so many software the technologies with the engineers, they have taken 40 percentage of the intake, and all technologies which they have hired was in the year of 2002. And more of the technologies, what they have what they followed is they have captured the minds of the customers, and they have seen the priority which gives the to this particular environment. So this 2002 has become a biggest challenge for the Toyota. So they have gone down, and after that they had the joint venture, and later they have improved a lot. Okay, so that is the point what we have to mention over here. How come the challenge has been forward? Then you see what Toyota has made. As I told you, they are the fourth, like the world level best car seller, motor sellers. Then the Kirloskar, they have introduced subsidiary for the Toyota Motors in the Corporation of Japan, that is called Kirloskar. I think everybody knows about it. It is the currently the fourth largest car maker in India after Maruti Suzuki. So Maruti Suzuki was doing wonder. After that, they have come into the market, and they have shined well. And why about this thing? They have taken more action. See, ultimately this is very very important. Ultimately this is very important that the success comes only with the help of hard work, and changing some technologies, and having some strategies in their level. So the action, they have taken the action plan after they have gone down, even after COVID, right? So they have taken the action plan and they have followed the work ethics. And most of the areas, they have removed the stress of the employees according to their flexibility. They have made the employees to work in. So as I told, these problems once, these were the suggestive measures that they have taken. These are the measures that they have taken. So they found a lot of difference. So to say as a summary, the organizations, not only Toyota, not only like when they introduce new technology like Kirloskar or whatever. See, when they adopt certain rules, regulations, and they adopt certain strategy according to the generation, definitely the organization can definitely go. So this is one of the example for the other companies to develop. So so they can follow the strategies what this Toyota has followed, and they can come over and things to make up. And finally, I have one point to suggest. So over times, the prayer break times, the lockouts, the framework of lockouts, then how to work out all these planning strategy is very, very important to add with. So thank you so much for kindly listening to my case study. I think you would have understood and like if you are a manager of a company, so you can adopt certain things and work out. Thank you.